If PewDiePie played CSGO, what would his favorite skin be? For someone who has watched PewDiePie over the years, I think it's a valid question and one that deserves some analysis. PewDiePie over the last decade has played a variety of games on his YouTube channel, but none of those videos or streams had anything to do with Counter-Strike. Which begs the question, if he did play CSGO, what would his favorite skin be? For starters, PewDiePie is Swedish, so your first instinct might be to say his favorite skin is the AWP Gungnir. Easy, done, video over. But let's not get carried away and jump to conclusions just yet. There are still over 766 skins that could be his favorite, and that's not including knife skins or glove skins. That's a separate topic, maybe for another video. Apart from the Gungnir and Jormungandr, which are obvious picks, let's see what other skins PewDiePie might like. I compiled a short list of cool skins he'd probably use if he played CSGO, then I will let you decide which one you think is his favorite. Starting off with the sawed-off Wasteland Princess. I know Pewds is gonna absolutely love this skin. It's stylish, bright, and suits his personality. Next up, we have my favorite CSGO skin, the M4A4 Howl. Not because of its price or because of its rarity, just the fact that it has a wolf on it. Sven fans will definitely understand. What if our guess with the Gungnir was wrong and he decides to double-cross the Norse gods and go with like a dragon lore instead? I could easily see that happening. Or maybe a Medusa. It's funny because somebody told me on my Instagram that his favorite weapon would definitely be the PP Bison. So does that mean the Judgment of Anubis is his favorite skin? Maybe. The 5'7" monkey business is another really interesting option, just for the memes that you can make with it. We all know PewDiePie loves his bananas. Candy apple skins are also pretty good guesses, since he does like the color red. If you ask Anomaly, he'll probably tell you PewDiePie's favorite skin is the Scar 20 Grotto, but let's not open closed doors. The Grotto is a pretty cool skin. However, I could easily just see him rocking a Sand Dune loadout, or maybe a Safari Mesh loadout. Perhaps the P250 Sand Dune will be his #1 pick. The cute and playful Op Paw might also interest Pewds. He does love animals. What about the M4A1S Player 2? It's definitely a skin he'd probably consider. Man, there are so many skins to choose from. But you know what? The skin that I personally think PewDiePie would absolutely simp for is the AUG Akihabara Accept. It has everything going for it. It's expensive, it's rare, it's colorful, it's a weeb skin. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. And I have a hunch PewDiePie will absolutely love this skin, and it will be his favorite. And the fact that it has a scope will entice PewDiePie even more. Alright, so now we know what his favorite weapon skin is, but what about his favorite knife skin? Or glove skin? Truth be told, I think any knife skin that has red on it, he will absolutely love. So I have a feeling he's gonna go for like a slaughter knife or maybe a crimson web. And I can also see him going for a Doppler ruby. So possible candidates include, I don't know, maybe like a skeleton knife slaughter. I mean, it sort of makes sense. It's red, has a nice pattern, and who doesn't like holes? I think maybe like a crimson web Karambit would also make sense, or an M9, maybe even Crimson Web Shadow Daggers just for the lulz. I think he'll also really like the Butterfly Knife Ruby. Autotronics are also kinda cool. But all in all, I could easily see him rocking some Shadow Daggers, let's be real. As far as PewDiePie's favorite gloves, I'd say he'd probably either go for like the Sports Gloves Vice, or the Specialist Gloves Crimson Kimono. Maybe the Crimson Weave and or Crimson Web, but I still think the first two will probably make the most sense. But what if we have it all wrong? What if he really doesn't care about color and he just cares about like content? So in that case, he'll probably go for like some Bloodhound gloves, or maybe some Hydra gloves. You know, I could easily see him just rocking the Bloodhound Charred gloves. I think that fits him the most actually. But I'm also forgetting the hand wrap Slaughter. Dang, that's a tough one. He might actually go for them instead. I've listed out so many gloves, but I have to pick one. That's tough. Watch him just go for like a Pandora's box, just cause why not? I guess we'll never know what his favorite skin is until he actually starts playing CSGO. If this video gets 5,000 likes, I'll make a video where I dedicate the whole topic on trying to get PewDiePie to play CSGO. I think we can get him to play CSGO. I mean, the man played Fall Guys, so join me by liking this video right now if you agree.